Welcome to the kitchen table, the place where the jankiest budget decks battle it out in a gauntlet for bragging rights and most of all for your viewing pleasure. Predict the outcome of the matches and you might win a booster pack sent to you by our sponsor Card Market. The only thing you need to do is predict the winner of the next match. All info is in the description below the video. We have reached the finals of our third gauntlet and this time the dogs made it and they will play against maybe the favorite, the ninjas. Now before we head into the match, let's see what the decks have in store for us. The dog deck is a deck that plays 3 colors. Alpine Houndmaster fetches a lot of other dogs and the pack leader will boost them. There are also some legendary dogs in the deck and a big dog called Underworld Cerberus. This is a tribal deck with cards like Shared Animosity and a little bit of premium removal. The ninja deck plays around the ninjutsu ability with unblockable creatures like Ornithopter, Changeling, Outcast and the Phantom Ninja. Now these unblockable creatures will sneak in Ingenious Infiltrators, Throat Slitters and Fallen Shinobi and my favorite Higure the Still Wind.
Fight!
So we're on our way at the finals and we already see a Kunoras as a legendary hound with the dogs. And it's the ninjas. They will start with a Changeling, Outcast, an unblockable ninja. There's a Banehound with lifelink and haste. And that will get in for 1 damage. And 1 life gained. So dogs take a small lead. And there is a Thought Erasure from the ninjas. So we're going to see some dogs. And I think the 2-drop is the most dangerous one. Yes, the pack leader hits the graveyard. Oh, we have some issues with the camera. Probably ninjas in the shadows. Banehound attacks and here is the Alpine Watchdog. Now we head back to the ninjas still in the fog with Throat Slitter. And that will kill the Alpine Watchdog. Back to the dogs. Good pace. Another dog is the draw and another attack from the Banehound. Followed up with Kunoros. Vigilance, Menace and Lifelink. And it's also black so the Throat Slitter won't be able to kill it. It's the same as for the Banehound. Now let's see. I see a Smoke Shroud in the hand of the ninja player. Giving the ninja flying and +1/+1 for 3 damage. And there is the Changeling Outcast again. It was returned to the hand with the ninjutsu mechanic. Another Bolt Hound this time is the draw. And the dogs are good on curve. 4 damage with some lifelink. And Blazing Hellhound. A strong dog that could sacrifice creatures to do 1 damage. Meanwhile back to the ninjas and it's a good draw. Go for the throat. An Ingenious Infiltrator is played with the ninjutsu mechanic, so we're going to draw some cards and then go for the throat of the Blazing Hellhound. A good play, a good turn from the ninjas. But the dogs, they are not done yet. Animal Sanctuary followed up with a Bolt Hound. And that's quite a bit of damage. Also quite a bit of life linking damage. Because the Bolt Hound has haste. And it boosts the other dogs. The other attacking creatures. So 6 life gained. And the ninjas to 5. Are we going to see an upset? Attack from the Throat Slitter, killing the Bolt Hound. And 3 damage and a card drawn. It's a Throat Seeker and that's an interesting one because it could gain some life for the ninjas and they need it. Changeling Outcast is played again with the Throat Seeker now. Do the dogs have an answer for this one? No removal spell. So, let's see what the dogs will do. They will first play a Selfless Savior, which is some defense against the Throat Slitter for 1 turn. And the attack with our legendary dog that has lifelink, vigilance and menace, and the Hound of Griselbrand with Undying is a strong card. It has double strike. Meanwhile, we're back to the ninjas, who are only on 2 life now. Ninjas will play a Prowler's Helm and attack with the team to gain some life, but no ninjutsu ninjas in the hand. But the ninjas are going to draw a bunch of cards. Of course, dogs take some damage and the ninjas will gain some life to 9 now. And the Hound of Griselbrand is also coming back from the dead after the Throat Slitter tries to kill him. Ornithopter is the draw, Phantom Ninja is the draw. We're going to see a Changeling Outcast and a Ornithopter hit the battlefield, and that's good because now some blockers. Mortis Dog is the dog that was drawn by the dog player. First an attack, dog player deciding what is the best line of offense. Are we going to use the Animal Sanctuary maybe? It's going to be an attack with Kurnoros and the Hound of Griselbrand. And a block of the Ornithopter. And there's the Mortis Dog. Would have been great with the Blazing Hellhound. Let's see, back to the ninjas now. They're on 6. But they have the advantage with 4 cards in hand, and there's another Smoke Shroud. And now Throat Slitter will try to take care of the Hound of Griselbrand, but it's saved by the Selfless Savior. And now the card draw engine of the ninjas is at full speed. I see a Yuriko, I see a Phantom Ninja. That's already the play. And back to the dog player. And it's not really good news. Underworld Rage Hound is a cool card, but it's not going to cut it against those ninjas. Dog still on the offense, but the Phantom Ninja is blocking the Hound of Griselbrand, and that was the most important thing. We're going to get a counter of the Animal Sanctuary on the Bane Hound for an extra damage and an extra life gained. So the ninjas go from 17 to 8. And some life gained for the dogs. And the follow-up play is the Underworld Rage Hound. But the dogs will have a problem because ninjas are flying, are unblockable, and they will also have a ninjutsu bigger ninja coming up because there is already the Fallen Shinobi and there is also Yuriko. So this will be game over.
Knockout!
The dogs really put on a good fight, but it's the ninjas that take the title of the third gauntlet. Now we are already working hard for you on gauntlet number 4. It's coming soon and I already want to give you a little bit of a spoiler which decks will feature in our 4th gauntlet. There we go, we see clerics, devils, wizards and insects, but also zombies, snakes, crabs and moonfolk will join us soon. Keep on following the channel for the draw and the deck decks of all the decks, but most importantly, always keep it casual. Bye!